Have you ever wondered why does it seem like the price it knows exactly how to manipulate my entries? It seems like the price it knows exactly where your stop is, then it will later go to a direction. Either that happens with your analysis, your setup, or it happens with your entries. The price it just seems like it knows how to go against you and later go to a direction, right? And these are some things that I've seen again and again when I started with Forex. It seemed like the price just knew where to start to touch my stop loss. In most cases, I'll be correct with the direction. Then the price will just come in that tap my stop loss and later go to my direction. Now that resulted in me at times taking entries and not putting stop loss because I thought, the price will just it's just going to come into this area and later go to my direction. But sometimes the price didn't. It just went opposite forever. And that's why I will take big losses. So I always ask, okay, then how do I know that this is what the price will do? How do I know that the price it will now later go to my direction? I always have those questions. Sometimes do I close now or do I hold even when the prices come into my entry? Do I take the loss, a small loss, or will the price later go to my direction? These are all the questions that I had. And if you're a beginner or even you've been around for quite some time, I'm sure you can relate. You have many questions with the market thinking, okay, what do I do now in this case? Do I take an entry and not put a stop loss? Or do I put a stop loss? But what if the price just comes and tap my stop loss and go to my direction? Now, what do I do? The answer to those questions and many more questions is what we'll be looking at today, which is called liquidity. At first, I didn't like this name called liquidity, but I feel like most people, they were just breaking with it. It was just one of those names that will just come in this industry and later go, only to find out that liquidity is actually a thing. The price, it knows exactly where your stop loss is. It knows where your stop loss is. For example, this is an entry. That is the stop loss there on top. Question is, will the price continue all the way downside or it will first come back and touch my stop loss? Let's have a look at it. These are most questions that they don't get answered. And we just conclude that no, the price is manipulative. There's nothing we can do about it. But the actual fact is there is something we can do about it. And that's what we'll be looking at today in this video, on how to take advantage of liquidity, how to avoid liquidity, how to avoid something of this kind. That's what we'll be looking at in this video, right? So if you're new to the channel, please, you know what to do. Let's get straight into it. All right, so we'll start with a bit of theory. Just to show, because it's very, very important. I'm trying to keep this video also very short. It's very important that you understand theory so that you don't cram the market. Don't actually ask, okay, what is happening now here, or treat different setup with different roles. You know that, okay, this is what the price is doing, right? So we'll just be explaining this. Whenever there is a strong turning point, the price is highly going to come and tap just below or above that area. That is one of ways that the price I'll use the term manipulation because that's what we mostly call, but it's not actually manipulation. It's something that you can actually study one, avoid and take advantage of it. Anyway, let's get into it. The price is definitely bullish. It's very obvious that the price is what is bullish. But the price, because that's where most entries are, the price just came below this point. So all these people that took entry here, their stop loss was here. The price came to tap here and went just above. The same thing here. The price just came to tap here and went into this direction. So the people that were selling here, they were correct with the direction, but guess what? They were taken out. Now, next time when they are trading here, they will not put a stop loss because they think the price is going to come back and later go. Then the price is just going to go and never come back and blow their account. That is questions that most traders have, but they don't know how to go about it. When I found out this, it's one of the most important aspects of trading. I'm not exaggerating. If you are part of my even free Telegram group, most guys that I'm mentoring, they will tell you is when I mastered it, I knew that this is it. Came just above this area. Now, that's where most people are taken out because most people, some they are entering here, they're coming downside. Why? Because they have this area. Some, the moment the price passes this area, they're entering here, they're going upside. So both these people, they are taken out. The price took this one out and it took this one out here. Right? So this is liquidity. And you will see it again on the chart. But because it's not something that we can go through it at once and finish it. It's impossible. Like it's a whole, but anyway, we'll get into that. Right. The same thing here. Most people, they are going to get their entries somewhere here. Guess what? That's where the price will just going to just step above and later come to their direction. And now they're thinking, okay, what was I supposed to do? Was I not supposed to enter here? The price finally went to my direction. What do I do now? The setup has left them. Right. Now let's just have a look at the real chart. These are some of the questions that you will see them again and again in this forex industry. Again and again. And until you fix it, trust me, you'll be going into cycles. Right. So what do we have here? And it seems like whenever the price takes us to liquidity, it's strongly going to that direction. I'll explain that. Okay, so it seems like the price is going up. Finally, the price has come in this area. Most people, what do? Here they sell. Where they coming? They're coming downside. Look at this. Right. Look at this here. So there's this area. The price came to tap this area. It seems like the price is coming downside. So there are many people that sold here in this tap here, and they were coming way downside. You saw it's a double top. Guess what? The price just went above this area, just to tap just above this area, and later went into this direction. So if this person entered here and their take profit was somewhere here, guess what? The price ended exactly here, but after taking them out. Right. Now, there are those that actually bought here. When the price was breaking out, they bought here, they were going up. The price took them out and later went to that direction. You see what I was talking about? The price will take you out, then later go to your direction. That is how liquidity manipulates many people. And whenever the price is about to go to the direction, it seems like the price is coming downside. You think definitely the price is coming downside. Then the next thing, the price, it creates this here. Then later goes just opposite. Question is, why didn't just the price just pull back small and continue going up? Why did they have to create this false move of seemingly coming downside? It's liquidity. These things you don't really question them in a way that you want them to change, but you study the price to find out, okay, how then do I take advantage of this? And as I've said, it seems like it just knows where your entry is. In this case, the price is going up, the price is reacting, it shows signs of changing. We're changing, then the price pulls back. This is a 4-hour time frame. So the price, that's where the entries are. Even personal was going to take an entry there. That's where the entries are. The price just pulls back and just step above this area and later went into the direction of these people here, including me. But because now I understand liquidity, I know what to take my entries. Yes, I can take an entry here, but when I see liquidity, I know how to take advantage of liquidity. And it's one of the, because at first I was trying to avoid it and I succeeded in that, but I saw that you can actually take advantage of it. As I've said, whenever the price taps below this point, it seems like it will just go into that direction strongly. So if you get an entry here, just know that the price will not, is likely not going to come back here again. It's gone. Because why? It has tapped liquidity. That's what the price has been looking for. Right. And this you see it because you first, there's analysis, then there are entries. You analyze to enter. Right. So it can be that. That's why I say that it can be right with the analysis, that is the direction, but it can be wrong with the entry because the price can take you out. Here, these people here, they were right with the direction, they were bearish, but they were wrong with the entry. The price took them out. So there's analysis for entry, for direction, and there's analysis for entries. That is very, very, very important. Right. Again, it get an entry somewhere here. The price just came to tap and move. Tap just above and move. Tap just above and move into this direction. Tap just above and move into this direction. That is just the concept of liquidity. Tap just above this here and move into this direction. Right. So you see this again and again. And remember that whenever the price, because there are two here, when the price taps below this point here, there are people that they will enter because the price has broken this here. So they will take many positions here where they're coming downside. Also, there are people that took an entry here, they were buying going up. These two people will be taken out. Why? Because they don't understand liquidity. They don't understand liquidity. Now, this one, yes, I say this one probably, but this one selling here, they really, really don't understand the power of liquidity. Right. So you see this again and again and again, again and again and again. Here, I actually nearly took an entry coming downside because I thought I would have very big pullback or coming downside, we were gone. But I remember there's something called liquidity. The price was just going to tap below this point and later go opposite. Right. So if you got an entry there, guess what? The price just came and just to tap here and went to a direction. So not only did you lose this whole setup because of not understanding liquidity, but you actually took a loss. Right. Let's go back to some theory just to finish up, then we'll go to the real chart. I hope you are gaining some value on this video. I'll probably keep it a bit long, but it will be worth it. Right. Where are we now? Okay, we're here. Right. So the next thing is now we're looking at the whole setup, right? Because you don't, it's not, as much as of course I'll not be mentioning everything, but it's not only liquidity that you have to look at. You have to look at market structure. right? You have to look at market structure. Okay, so what happens here is with this area, price is reacting here. So what do you think? Most people, they are taking entries or going up, but there's this area here, point of interest. And you are aware that the price, it has not taken out liquidity. So there are two things that they have not been marked correctly. So what do? You wait for the price to come into this area. When the price comes into this area, what will you be doing? You'll be taking out liquidity. Then the price goes up. Again, the price is reacting, but it's reacting below the point of interest. Now, but anyway, I'm not mentioning that. Let's continue. And the price just comes to tap just above. When the price goes above here, most people, they are buying. Others were selling here. The price in this area took them out, both of them. All right, then the price came below this again. Okay, let me hurry. So I'll finish off this video. This is almost the perfect setup of market structure, liquidity, and all that. Right. So it seems like the price every time after this year, the price is pushing up. Most people, they were thinking, I know definitely the price is selling here. Guess what? They were selling until here. Were they right? We can say they were, because the price ended up here, but after taking them out. Again, the person finally the price gets here, it reacts, get an entry here, the price just comes just above this area, just to take out all those entries and later go to that direction. Let me tell you, if you can master this, that will mean that you will fix your entries, right? So that's what it will mean. It means you'll fix your entries. So it means you have a more accurate entries. And that is very, very, very important, because you don't want to just be starting or seeing the chart after it has moved. You're like, okay, the price, it has moved. I was supposed to enter here. Okay, this is what has happened. I didn't get an entry. No. Now you're just an analyst. You're not taking part. You're not taking entries. And that is one of the most frustrating things, because whenever the price gives you setup that you understand, you have to make sure that you're taking entries. That's not what the price will always do. But when it does, make sure that you're getting entries. So in Forex, we wait and take entries. When the price is giving a setup that we understand or we know, we take entries. When the price doesn't, we wait. Now, most traders, they want to always be trading. You can't. All right, you can't. If you want to always be trading, it definitely will know that that account, it will be going down. All right, before we continue to go to the real chart, let's pass here. But so this is, most people, they're always asking what is included in the cost. This is what is included. I'll not go through all this, but these are technicals. All right, this market structure of, so this is a full course, right? So this is what is included. Supply and demand, liquidity. That's what we are going through on this video. Then entries, combining everything together. This is just technicals, right? Then we have trade scheme, one of the most important, this one here, right? This is very important, so that you understand. It's more like a cheat code of structures on what does, because most structures, they do the same thing. Then we have extras here, right? Evaluating your trading, all that, prof firms and all that. Right, so this is what is entailed in the course, right? For all those that had questions, let's get back straight into it. Right, so here we'll be looking at where most times, or probably the most selling points that the price takes out liquidity, because it's mostly above those strong turning point. Because in those turning point, that's where you get your entries. Like an example here, right? I hope this video is not that long because I keep pausing it. Anyway, so that's where you get entries here, and that's where the price is going to come in tap, right? So it always goes into those significant turning point, right? But let's get into it. Okay, let's see. All right, so definitely, if you look at one, we have a reaction here. Two, we have a turning point. All right, so now it doesn't mean that it's always there. First, it's a game of probabilities. Okay, so I have this area here, let's see. All right, but let's see if will the price go all the way up and take out that area. Right, we have another form of liquidity here. Right, now let's see if the price will it go and take some momentum down top before it continues. Right, yes, it did. Look at here. Right, the price just came to tap above this area. Now it means it took out all those people that took entries on top, and whoever bought, okay, let's see those bots. I know that of course there are people that bought in this area here. The people that bought here, they're going up. The people that sold here, they've been taken out already. Let's continue. And the price dropped and came to take out these people, and with a change of character on the external structure. All right. So I think for now I'm just showing on how to spot liquidity really. I'm not showing how to avoid it. Of course, you can avoid using this and also taking entries using it, but on just how to spot it. All right, just continue. Okay, I'll be a bit quick now because I want to close this video. I think I've been doing this for some time now. Okay, I'll not be spotting those small turning point. I'm not interested in them. I'm just looking at those big turning points. Right. So whenever I have a big turning point, let's see here. Okay, let's just continue. Right. They have a big turning point here. I'm not seeing a big turning point there. But we have these, we have one, we have two, and we have three. Let's see which one will the price take and go into continue into the same direction. Okay, took out this one. Right. So the price, it seems like it always look for those areas just to gain momentum and later go into that direction. Right. That's why I always say that just after tipping out, it goes to direction, because that's what the price, remember what I said at the beginning, the price, it knows exactly where your stop loss is. Because where your stop loss is, that's where most of the people's stop loss are. Right. That's where most of the people's stop loss are. And the price, it will take out those and later go to, okay, it didn't come into this area. Let's continue. Okay, of break of structures, I'll not be marking that, all that, these break of structures. Right. All right, I'm seeing something here. Let's pause a bit. Right. This here, what did you take out? Okay, it didn't really go above this area, but mostly that's where most people entries are also. But if someone took an entry, that means they're not taken out unless they put their stop loss and break even. But this year, that's where most entries are. Right, that's where most entries are, but the price at least didn't go above. At least this one, the least that you can do is to take a break even. unless you enter somewhere here. Right, let's continue. Okay, so we'll have a block of structure there. Let's see if the price come and take out this here. But there's another turning point where most people they're going to get entries. Right. I think most people now by now should, this was a strong move. By now should definitely get an idea. Right. Now look at this here. Let's pause a bit. It was this one first. This one, then look at this here. The price just question is, how did the price just know that it should tap there and go to the direction? Like how? Why is it just tapped that area and went straight into that direction? You see, so that's why you have people, they've missed many opportunities, but the price is gone. The price is gone and it's not coming back again, because that's where most opportunities are. And these areas, and the price will come and take out those areas. So if you think, okay, now what do I enter? Probably, I'm not sure if we'll go to come back with part 2 of this video where I'll show you the entries of liquidity. Okay, let's see. Does the price goes above this area? No, it doesn't. You see, so the price before it went all the way downside. You see all these manipulations. You see from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, all these. Then the price, the next thing is here. So you're not sure, should I just enter and not put a stop loss and just wait for the price to go until it's here? But what if the price just does this and go opposite? Which is, I'm sure you've seen it again and again. So you're not sure, should I put a stop loss? Should I not put a stop loss? What do I do? All right, I think let's end it here. I meant it to continue. Right, so I'll leave all the links below. If you have any questions, just leave them below, or I'll leave the link to the free Telegram channel, and all the links. And most people they're always asking about the one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions, the reason why I created them was people they don't move at the same pace. So I don't personally I don't like moving at people's pace. So I created those one-on-one sessions where I meet people one-on-one as many times as possible until they get everything. Sometimes I can hold one-on-ones. I remember I had one-on-one sessions around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. at times, right? But yes, I hope you gain some value on this video, and this will help your trading. Let's meet when we meet again. I've been away from this platform for quite some time, but I hope it make up for all this time. Let's end it here.